Assalamu alaikum. Today we will do comparing numbers. We have already done the number system and rounding numbers. So we are going to do today comparing numbers. Comparing numbers, we compare numbers in mathematics with the three type of operations that are less than, greater than, and equals to. Less than means when we compare two numbers and one of them is less than or smaller number, we use less than sign. When we compare two numbers and one of them is greater or the bigger number, we use the greater sign to compare it. And if we have got two figures and both are them are the same, so we use the equals to sign. Okay, this operation is less than, this is greater than, and this is equal to. So here we are given these columns already in the book under the question number 1, A. This is A. Okay, so we are going to put all these numbers, the number of stems, in the chart of hundreds, tens, and units or ones. Okay, so Raju has 196 stems, means he has 1 hundreds, 9 tenths, and 6 units of stems. Now let us put n's stems. N stem, she has 2 hundreds, 0 tenths, and 6 units. So here we have already done that 1 is smaller than 2. How? The group of one group of 100, and when we add one more group of hundreds, it makes 200. Okay, one means 100 and two groups of hundreds means 200. So 200 is greater than 100. So 200 is greater than 100. Let's move forward. So as 200 is greater than 100, we can say that n's stem, now the number of n's stems, that is 206, is greater than Raju's stem numbers 196. So who has more stems? N has more stems than Raju. So here we are again with the new question. That is part B of question number 1, worksheet number 3. A book costs rupees 4,325 in a shop A, and rupees 4,315 in shop B. In which shop is the book cheaper? Okay, so we are going to again put all the figures, digits in the right values. Okay, so first of all, let's put the value of the book in shop A's graph. Means shop A means that there are 4 groups of thousands, 3 groups of hundreds, 2 groups of tens, and 5 ones or units. Okay, now come towards shop B. It also has 4 groups of thousands, 3 groups of hundreds, 1 group of tens, and 5 groups of units. 5 units or 5 ones. When we compare two figures with each other to find out that the figure which of the figure is greater than, less than, or equals to the other one. Okay, so we take the first digit first. Okay, the very first digit means we start comparing with the greater value. Okay, the greatest value in the figure means we have to take thousands. Okay, so 1000, 4000, and 4000 means both are the same. So we will move forward towards the hundreds. Here is 300 and again it is 300. Both are equal. So we will move towards the tens to find out which cost of the book is cheaper than the other. Okay, now here tens. Shop A has two groups of tens and shop B has one tens. Okay, so here we have got, because 2 is greater than 1, so the cost of book in shop B is cheaper than the shop A. Here you can already see that the units are also the same. So we are considering the tens, because the tens in the price of the book in shop A is greater than the tens in the price of book B, shop B is less than the price in shop A. So here 2 is greater than 1, means 1 is 1 tens is smaller than 2 tens. So 4,315 is smaller than 4,325. The book is cheaper in shop B. So question number 2 says arrange the numbers in order. Part A, they are asking us to order or arrange the numbers by starting with the smallest. They have given 3 figures to us and we have to compare and order these numbers from the smallest number to the greatest number. Okay, now first of all, as I have already said that we start comparing the figures with the greatest value of their existence. Okay, so we are going to we can see that all of these figures are having hundreds in it. So we are going to consider the hundred values of all these figures. Okay, first of all we are going to take okay, let's make a chart over here. All right, 100, tens and units. Okay, first value, let's put first value over here. One group of 100, 3 group of tens and 5 units. Second one, 5 groups of hundreds, 5 tens and 3 units. Third one, 5 group of hundreds, 3 units and 5 groups of tens and 5 units. Okay, so we are going to consider the hundreds one. First, the first figure has 100. The 2 more figures have the same figure, that is 5. So we can say that 100 is less than or smaller than 5. So we are going to consider the smallest number in these 3 figures is obviously 135. As they have already said that you have to start with the smallest. Okay, so we are going to put the smallest figure in the first box. Okay, now we have to compare to both of these figures. They have 500s, equal hundreds they have. Now tens, come towards tens, and they have a different number of tens, means 5 is greater than 3 and we have to choose the smallest of these figures. So we can say that 3 is less than 5 and the figure 535 is less than 553. So we are going to write 535 in the second box and the third box is going to fill up with the figure 553. Move towards the second. Here again we are going to compare the hundreds first, because all the figures have hundreds. Okay, so we will compare. Okay, part B is saying start with the greatest. Part A was saying that start with the smallest, but here part B is going to is saying that start with the greatest number. Okay, so we can say that the 7 is less than 8. Both these figures are having 8, the same numbers, equal numbers of 100. So 788, 7 is less than 8. So we are going to write the smallest number in the very last box they have given. Okay, now we have to start with the greatest. Okay, these these both figures have the same number of same group of hundreds. Now move towards the tens. Here we have 7 here, and we have 8 group of tens over here. So it means that 7 is less than 8. It means that 887 is greater than 878. So we are going to write the figure of 887 in the very first box. 878. Let's move towards the next question. Question number 3. It says fill in the blanks. Okay. Part A says which is the smaller number. Okay. They have given two figures to us, and both of them are in thousands. Okay. So we have to compare the figures and find out the smaller number between them. Okay. So we are going to again compare the thousands first. All right. First figure has 9 groups of thousands, and the second figure has 8 groups of thousands, and 8 is less than 9. Okay, so we are going to say that this figure is smaller than this figure. Okay, so we can say that 8,998 is smaller than 9,889. Okay. B. In part B, they are asking us that which is the greater number between these two figures. Okay, again we are having thousands in both the figures, so we are going to consider the first thousands, the first figure of these, the greatest figure of these figures means thousands. Okay, here there is 1,000, and here is also 1,000. Then we are going to move towards the hundreds. Hundreds, here is two groups of hundreds. Here it is again two group of hundreds. So means it means that thousands and hundreds are the same. Let's move towards the tens now. Here we have 5 groups of 10. Here we have 4 groups of 10s. Means 4 is less than 5, and 5 is greater than 1 more than 4. So 5 is greater than 4. 1,256 is greater than 1,248. How to know the figure is less than, greater than, or equals to? I can tell you a cheat about it. Okay, because both of these signs are a bit same. They have 1 2 3 corners, 1 2 3. Okay, how to pick that the sign is less than or greater than? Less than, when we write L, the mouth of these two ends is opening towards the right hand. Okay, if we tilt L like this, it will become the less than sign. Okay, so you can keep in mind then less than sign is very similar to L, the letter L. What about greater than? Obviously, when less than is towards the right hand, greater than must be to another side, means the left hand. Okay, so its opening is towards the left hand, so it is greater than. And equals to are two parallel lines, means that one figure is parallel or equal to or the same to the other one. Okay, so we did comparing numbers today and the operations of these three signs, that is less than, greater than and equals to. We know that if the figures are the same, it means they are equal, means 56 is dash to 56, means 56 is equals to, because the tens of 56 and the unit of 56 is the same as the tens of 56 and the unit of 56, so it is equals to. All right, we have already done less than, greater than and equals to. I hope that you have understood and you can do comparing numbers very easily by yourself. Till next video, Allah Hafiz.